6, we are going to continue with a pie chart. You will find this on page 285 in the Namibian Mathematics Grade 8 textbook, y equals mx plus c to success. Example 6. The pie chart shows the composition of a glass of fruit punch. Calculate the value of x. Now remember, this is a point and this is forming a revolution. So a revolution, if you add up all these sectors, you will get a sum total of 360. Now you're just going to solve the equation. Now remember, this is like. But this one, okay, let's just get another color. This one is not like to this one. So I must get rid of this one here. So I subtract 144. But if I subtract 144 on this side, I must also subtract 144 on this side. So this one cancel. And then it's just subtract on this side. And then I add up 9 plus 2, that's 11 plus 1, it's 12. Now, to get rid of that 12, I divide with 12 on this side and I divide with 12 on this side. And I get that the value of x is 18 degrees. Okay, now express the amount of water as a percentage of the fruit punch. Okay, there is the water. That's 2x. So first work out the 2x. So 2 times 18, and that's 36 degrees. Now, if you want to make it a percentage, you just take the 36, make it the sum total of the total, or make it a fraction of the total, which is 360. So, and then to make it a percentage, I multiply by 100%. And that gives me an answer of 10%. Now, the next one. Given that a glass of fruit punch contains 120 milliliter of lemonade. Okay, find the amount of fruit punch in the glass. So, I'm first going to just form a rate. So, 120 milliliter is represented by 144 degrees. So, work out the rate. The milliliters per degrees. So take the milliliters and divide it by the degrees. And I get 0.8333 milliliter per degrees. And now a full glass, remember this is the full amount, represent 360. So I just take the 360 and I multiply it with that rate. And I will get 300 milliliters. So the amount of punch in the glass is 300 milliliters. Okay. I want you to do for me, try now 6. You can stop the video and as soon as you are finished, you can continue with the video. Okay, let's start. Try now 6. Let's start with number A. The customers of a furniture shop were asked to vote for their favorite salesperson. The pie chart shows the result of the survey. Find the value of x. So basically, I'm just going to form again an equation. So I add up all of this and then I will get a revolution which is 360. Now remember that little square is meaning 90 degrees. So I can say 150 degrees plus the 90 plus x plus 2x will give me a sum total of 360. And the reason why is it's angles at a point. Okay, now remember again, this is like and this is not like. So I must get rid of this, I must cancel it out. So I subtract 150 and I subtract 90. And I do exactly the same. Subtract 150, subtract 90. And then I will get, okay, it's going to be x plus this 2x. And that's going to be 360 minus the 150 minus the 90. And that will give me 3x equal. If I subtract it, I will get 120. Then I divide 3 and I divide 3. And the value of x will be equal to 40 degrees. Therefore, the value of x. Okay. Number B. Find the percentage of customers who voted for John. So, the percentage who voted for John. What will that be? Now, John is representing 150 degrees. So just take the 150, put it over the sum total of the degrees, 360, and make it a percentage by multiplying with 100%. And if you do that, you will get an answer of 41.7% voted for John. And then the last one, that is number C. Let's move it a little bit in. If 180 customers voted for Tom, okay, there's Tom. Find the total number of votes. Total is 360 degrees. So, but now remember, if I say we're going to work out a rate, 180 customers is equal, and how many degrees will that be? 90 degrees. So if I work out the rate, and I want to work out the customers, I just want to write here, the customers per degree, I'm just going to take the customers and I divide it with the amount of degrees, which is 90. And that will give me an answer of 2. That means 2 customers per degree. And now remember, the total number of votes is 360. So if I say, so therefore, it's going to be 360 times 2, and that is going to give me a total amount of custom 720 votes. So the full amount, the full pie chart represents 720 votes. And then I do the last, the final one. The number of votes Alex obtained. Now remember, Alex, what is Alex? Alex is 2x. And remember, x is 40. So 2 times 40, that will just be how many? That 2 times, it will be 80. Okay. So that will be 80 degrees. And if I want, I'm just working with this rate. Now remember, the rate is, okay, let's just write down on the rate. It's 2 customers per degree. So basically, so therefore, I just take the 80 and I times it with the 2, and I will get 160. So I just can end with saying Alex got 160 votes. And that's how I finish this sum. The last thing, just let's look at the advantages and the disadvantages of pie charts. Advantages is appealing to the public, and we can easily see the relative size of a part to a whole. So you can easily see, oh, John was getting the most. Okay. And Ian was getting the less. But the disadvantage, the exact numerical value of each data set cannot be determined directly. You cannot just look at it and tell me how many votes this person got, because it's just in degrees and you have to work it out. Okay.